Well, good morning and happy Thursday. It is December the 3rd and it's Vlogmas day 4. As always, I hope you're all doing really well. Today is a shopping day. Graham and I are heading into the city to do some Christmas shopping and to do a little bit of mooching around. Now, before we go, I just want to let you know about our COVID-19 situation here in New South Wales, which is the state that I live in. We've had next to no cases in our state for almost a month now, so because of that we're kind of back to living in like just normal everyday life, but of course taking the proper precautions of making sure we're always washing our hands and sanitizing and social distancing and wearing masks if we need to. Mask wearing is not mandatory here in New South Wales, as long as we're sort of keeping to the social guidelines and keeping ourselves nice and healthy, then we're kind of free to pretty much do anything we want. There are still restrictions and rules we have to abide by, but yeah, we're not in any way close to numbers like the US and Europe are. So yeah, we've been really lucky that we've actually been able to kind of get back to a semi-normal life and be able to go out and do things in a safe way. So I just thought I'd let you know and tell you that before we go out and people start to feel a bit anxious about what we're doing. It's okay, we are safe and we're able to do what we're able to do today. Usually when we go into the city for our Christmas shopping, we usually catch the train. This year we're not taking public transport because I still don't feel like it's safe enough yet. So we're actually driving in. I have driven into the city lots of times, but the particular place where we're parking, I've never driven around that area before, so fingers crossed we get there safely and with no like, you know, going the wrong way and panicking, which is what I tend to do a lot. It should be fun. I'm really looking forward to today. Also today, I very rarely wear these because they're so special, but because we're going into the city, it's always nice to wear something nice. For my birthday, I treated myself to some Swarovski earrings, and these aren't normal earrings. They are Mickey Mouse earrings. Look how cool they are. I love them. The reason why I don't really wear them all that much is one, they're a bit too glitzy for me to just wear every day, and two, they're really hard to like get out. Like the back of it is so secure, it really hurts to take them off. So it isn't really something I should be complaining about because I do not want to lose these earrings, but they're just painful to get off and my ears are so sensitive. Ah, nice. There we go. Look at that sparkle. Nice. Let's go have a fun date. Well, what a day it has been. We have been into the city and back and I didn't film a single thing because it was such a faff. It was such a fail. We drove in okay, got into the city in within about an hour with a little bit of traffic. But then when we got there, where we parked, it was so intense and it took us forever to get into a lift or an elevator to get up to the second, up to the level where we needed to go. The reason being is because Graham is in a wheelchair, we need to use the lift, and the lifts were so tiny and we were sort of like on the middle level, so the elevator kept bringing up all of the people on the bottom levels up before we could get on. So no joke, it took, hey puppy, it took about half an hour for us to get out of that car park into a lift and just up into the QVB building. And then all of the places that we wanted to visit, like all of the shops that we usually go to, were closed because of COVID-19. They'd shut down. So it was a bit of a fail. And then we just went to one of the local Westfields and did a little bit of shopping and that's it. Then we came home it was not worth vlogging. It was too hard to vlog with pushing Graham, which is never an issue, but there was just also nothing really to vlog about. We were frustrated and annoyed, and it was like a bit disappointed at just how much of a fail the day was. But I did manage to start our Christmas shopping. Graham was able to get a few things for mum and dad. I got a few things for him, and I also bought myself a few things. I also bought a few things for some friends. So, you know, the ball has started to roll, but we're nowhere near getting anything finished. So yeah. It's just been one of those days, you know. But anyway, I'm going to do a bit of a show and tell of the things that I got. I didn't actually buy a whole lot, to be honest. I think I spent most money on food because, you know, as you do. So we were able to go into one of the bookshops that I mentioned yesterday. It's called Kinokuniya. It's a huge bookshop in Sydney. It's just across from the QVB buildings. It's in a building called The Galleries, and it's such an amazing bookshop. It's just full of everything. I didn't buy any books, but I bought these two little kit things, and I was like, oh, let's give them a go. Although I'm not a cat person, I love Pusheen, just this little cat character that's around. It's called a cross-stitch kit. Oh, that's really hard to say. Cross-stitch kit. So it comes with a 32-page mini book with simple cross-stitching instructions and 3 easy patterns. Comes with the Aida cloth, the embroidery hoop and needles and thread. So I'm very excited about that. It has one of the designs on the side there. The other thing I got was this little lucky cat. It's like one of those little mini cats that where its paw goes up and down. I've always wanted one of these. I also managed to pick up 2 very sweet little Christmas ornaments. One is this one. It's Winnie the Pooh, and he's got the string of lights. Very cute. And then I got this one, the Tinkerbell. She's sitting on a little peppermint. So I thought they were really sweet. And that's it. That's all I bought, apart from food and gifts for other people. Right. I am in desperate need for a cup of tea, so we're going to open the advent calendar. We are on to day 3, and I'm excited to see what it is, because so far I've enjoyed both tea bags that I've received. I'm just going to open it here on my lap because it's a little bit awkward otherwise. Ooh. Okay, I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to like this one, but I am willing to give it a go. It is called Chai Charge. Jeez, I don't want to say that 10 times fast. Oh no, I just ripped the bag open. Oh, okay. I've never really been a fan of chai tea, but I am willing to give it a go. Chai Charge has organic rooibos herbal tea, no idea what that is, with cinnamon, cloves, turmeric, cardamom, garlic and blue corn flour. Oh yeah, you can actually see the blue corn flour in it. I can definitely smell all of those things in it. I have no idea what rooibos is. It's spelled R-O-O-I-B-O-S. Rooibos. Got no idea. Oh, I'm so sad that there's now a hole in there. But anyway, right. Let's give it a try. Let's see whether we like it or not. Right, I am ready to taste my tea. Because the tea bag had a hole in it, I actually ended up putting it in this little tea infuser thing that I got for my birthday from my friend Aisha. It's a little Mickey Mouse boot and his hand, and I thought I may as well put it in my Mickey Mouse mug. Let's just make a whole thing of it. I didn't put any milk in this one because it's not black tea. I don't know whether I should or not. So it smells fruity, and it smells kind of spicy too. What are you sniffing? Can you sniff the tea too? Yeah? Ooh. There are the dogs in here. Let's give it a go. Look at Mickey's hand just flapping around. You can definitely taste the floral notes in it, but I kind of like it. It's not bad. I was for sure I was not going to like this. I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy more of it, but it's enjoyable for one cup of tea. It's a little later on in the evening, and I'm just reading some of your amazing, lovely comments from my last vlog, where I said I needed your help choosing fabrics for my Winterville quilt. Should I go the traditional red and white fabrics, or go with the Australiana Jocelyn Prouse fabrics? There is a very large amount of you saying to go for the Australian fabrics, to trust my gut and do something different. I also want to say I do see the people who are saying opposite. There are people saying that the prints in the fabrics might be too big, so they might get lost. I completely understand that, and that is a possibility. I also see the people who want me to stick to the traditional red and white. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion. I do appreciate it. However, I think the overwhelming majority of you say go for the Australian prints. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Just going to give it a go. Why not? Let's see what happens. Let's add a little bit of Australiana to the quilt. I think tonight I'm going to make maybe 1 or 2 blocks out of some of the fabrics. I might pick the ones that have like the largest prints on it and see what they look like. I'm not all that worried about the prints. I'm more of a colour person, so I look first at the colours matching, and then usually the print is like the second thing. I'm not all that worried about cutting up big prints and sort of having them be distorted and kind of lost. I'm always drawn to colour in a quilt first, so I think I should be okay, but you know, I need to give it a go and see if the prints are too big and if they get lost or not, so we will see. But thank you all so much for sharing your opinions and yeah, giving me the help that I needed in choosing what I should do. Oh, you guys are all so lovely. Thank you all so much for sending such lovely comments and for just being amazing people. I really do appreciate all of you. Before I select the fabrics that I'm going to test this evening, I had someone ask me about this tree in the background. That is hopefully a future block tutorial for Vlogmas. I'm going to teach you how to make it soon. Maybe I'll try my best maybe to do it next week. I'll show you how to make it, so be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely going to give this one a go because I think this is the biggest print that I have. Perhaps this one as well. This one's quite a large sort of oversized print. So I'm going to give them a press. I'll give my white fabric a press, and I'll just cut enough from each fabric just to do at least 1 block. So let's do it. So there they are, the two little blocks I've just done. I think I like them. I think it's something I'm gonna have to sleep on and just think about and just sort of peer in the room and see what it looks like every now and then and see. They're quite intense compared to the snowflake, but I think that's expected. Oh, that's me. But other than that, I think I'm really happy with them. As a lot of you mentioned in the comments, you do kind of lose the print, but I think I do like them. I think once we start adding more of the prints and colours in, I think it should be okay. There will be a border of berries around the snowflake, so these star blocks won't be as close to the, what's it called? The snowflake. The colours match quite well. I was scared that the white star part might get lost, but I think if you blur your eyes it pops out. I think this is something I just have to keep working on and just make some more and see what it looks like. I think I'm going to continue on with the Jocelyn Prowse fabrics. As I mentioned before, thank you to everyone who shared their opinions and what they think I should do. I do appreciate every single one of them, and just thank you for sharing and contributing. I am now one happy little quilter. I have caught up on the block that I missed doing yesterday, and then I've done another block today. Doing these two blocks have caught me up to doing a block a day. I'm pretty sure I've done a block a day. Didn't I? When did I do the snowflakes? Oh, I can't remember. But we're on top of it. I'm feeling good about it. Tomorrow is another work day. I'm at work all day tomorrow, and then I'm also at work all day Saturday and Sunday. So the next 3 days might be a little bit like sparse on content. It will no doubt just be the advent calendar and maybe just doing a block. I might maybe like bust out a Christmas craft, but it really just depends on what kind of day I had at work and how much energy and enthusiasm I have. So as always, my friends, thank you so much for watching today, and I will definitely see you again tomorrow for Vlogmas day 5. Yeah, day 5. Oh my gosh, 5 days already. It's gonna go so quick. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.